Right, so finally continuing with my coloring book collection. And we'll start with Millie Marotta and see how far we get. So, alright, let's see. These are my large Millimerota books. I own one of her small books as well, but I've already shown that. Let's see. Oh well. And the first one I got was Beautiful Birds and Treetop Treasures, where I have a lot of whips. My Millimerota books have a lot of whips. But I have finished a few also. None of these are on my Color Your Hoard list, at least. Let's see. No, yeah, here we go. So these were the first two, I think. And the background of both of them is done with pan pastel. And then the squirrel has gel pens, as you may have guessed. And the peacock has gel pens, ink pens, and probably Polychromos or another pencil. Either Polychromos or a budget-friendly pencil. And yeah, I remember this was so detailed that I almost got the... not almost, I got a headache of it. Because like I did each of the individual lines also in the design. You don't have to do that. In fact, I would suggest not to. But yeah, really, I like these a lot still. They're old finishes from when I got it, which is, I don't know when, many years ago. Yeah. And then we have this snake. This has been, this has been one of my, you know, when everything goes wrong in like 10 different ways, and then it just continues to go wrong. So this is the last save iteration, and I think it's all right now. Yeah. When it glitters, then it's fine, right? The background is probably, oh, it's probably a lot of different layers, since, as I said, this is a, you know, rendition of things going wrong and wrong and wrong. But it seems to be a bit of ink tense at least. The edges, yeah, that's probably ink tense. I don't know. I do have a bit of bleed through. You can see this is from when I used, so under this layer of gel pen, there's a layer of markers, and that's what bled. Yeah, that's one of my like issues with Millie Marotta books, that I want to use markers in here, water-based markers, but they sometimes bleed a bit, or shadow at least. But yeah, this one I like a lot. It has a bit of silver gel pen, and what I like about it is this idea of like, so the different areas are in different colors, to sort of create as if it was, it has shadows. I like that. I need to do that more. This is just some mindless coloring with fine liner. This is one of my favorite designs, and it's a whip. Yeah, this is water-based markers, and some of the mushrooms are shaded in, and the rest still has to be. And I don't know what to color the bird in. I have decided, actually let me jump to this page. Yeah, so this is the only page where I actually looked up the bird, because in the end here of the book there's the Latin names, so you can look up the actual animal referenced. And this is the only one I did that for. And the reason why I don't do that anymore is because I got so locked in this color combo into following that, and yeah, and I don't really like rainbow palettes. Not for myself. I enjoy them on when other people do them. I just don't. Yeah, but I mean. This is... I totally get that some people probably like this a lot more than I do, but for me this color palette is not my thing. And some people might be screaming at their camera now, or not, I don't know. But yeah, this is, the background is a Polska pen, I think. Oh no, it's not. It's something else. This has a pencil on top. So it's not a Posca pen, it's probably water-based marker and then pencils on top. And the base, everything is based with Inktense, if I remember correctly. There's some white Posca on the flowers outside. There's some pencils on the rope. There's some yellow Posca on these vines. And the bird has an Inktense base, and then it has fine liners for some of the detailing and a yellow Posca for some extra detailing. I enjoy doing that though. Should do that more, like add details to the already details Millimerota pictures. Like imagine that. But yeah. Let's see. So what I wanted to say was that I haven't looked up this bird, how it looks like, because of this. Because I wanted to have these colors sort of, but I don't know what exactly I want him to look like there yet. So I will have to think a bit of that. And let's see, I have something marked here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this mandala, I finished, this was probably the first finish in this book. And it's, again, I didn't look up the colors, and it's fine liners and pencils. Yeah. And I did have some smearing. You can see my attempt at covering it here with the white Posca. In real life you can see that quite starkly, but hey. And this one is in progress. The berries are done, but the bird is not. And it's this is just the base of Inktense right now, and then I'm going over it with polychromos. Same goes here. Polychromos, and that's what I like in this book. So I do a base of Inktense, and then I do detailing with pencils and fine liners. And the fine liners I use to, you know, in some of the areas. I like doing that. And this is one of my favorite works in progress. I really like that. Oh yeah, and I missed the froggies here. Just fine liners. Kind of inspired by Kate's Coloring Heaven, I feel like. Or these are the colors I associate with her for some reason. I don't know. It's probably not the colors she actually uses a lot, but I felt I associate that with her. So I need to figure out what to do with the rest of it. And this is my, yeah, as I said, one of my favorite whips. It's almost finished. The only thing that I need to do is color the gray pandas. And I know these are all supposed to be red pandas, but I like the idea of having one red and the rest of them in a different color. And this is water-based markers with pencils on top. So like the shading in the different... Oh no, my autofocus, what's it doing? Stop doing that. There we go. This one is also mindless. And I kinda like... Yeah, you can see here I haven't really done this, colored this symmetrically. So the colors on the different parts don't match up, and I like that it's different. Makes it more fun to color, and yeah. Oh, the snails. Yeah, this was supposed to be colored for a snail color a long while ago, I think by Passionista Colorista. And yeah, that's as far as it came. This is what the base markers just. And yeah, so that's the first one. Let's see, where do I put the books? Where do I'll put them here. Wow. Yeah, and these will not be in order. So this is one of her latest ones. I don't know the English title actually. Woodland Wild. Okay. I have finished one recently. I think I have showed it on the channel. Okay, I have a whip apparently. Forgot that. Yeah, I finished the froggies. This is water-based markers with Inktense on top. I have some bleeding. I'll fix that. It's not a problem. And there's some golden gel pen, and then there's some polychromos on top as well. Is that the only thing? It might be the only... No, it's not. Okay. This is in progress. It's almost finished. The background is more or less done. Not really though, with these dots there. I need to fix that a bit more. And there, the birds aren't shaded in. And I probably want to go in with a bit of detailing on these, whatever these are. Yeah. This is done with water-based markers as a base and polychromos and Inktense on top. I think especially these are shaded with Inktense. And here I managed to not get bleeding. Hooray! And this one is just a glitter gel pen. Kind of mindless. Pity that I didn't do a background first, but okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's see, next up we have Tropical Paradise. And here I have done a few works in progress with water-based markers. This one is also with water-based markers. This one I don't like. I don't know. I didn't write down what color I used even. I'll figure that out. Or just cover it because I don't like how it's standing out anyway. So maybe I'll just cover it with... Oh, didn't I have an idea of like doing everything blue except for like his ear and something in his face? I think that was the idea. Let's see. This one has a gouache background. I've written down the... Oh yeah, so I started going over the gouache background with a bit of pencil to smooth it out. You see I need to do that for the rest of it as well. And I did one cactus. With water-based markers again. I have filled in some of the designs as well. Oh yeah, okay, so this one is also finished. Glitter gel pen, obviously. And yeah, filled in some of the designs as I said. Let's see if I can find that page. That's harder to find because it's in black and white. This one is also in progress. Water-based markers again. If I don't find it, it's okay. This one is also in progress. This is Inktense, I think. Yeah, and some polychromos on top as well, in some of the corners, sort of. Oh, and the black is the black is fine liner. This is also one of my favorite works in progress. I really like how it's turning out. This is with water-based markers. And, oh yeah, water-based markers and Inktense. And polychromos, okay. The plants in the background, or like the leaves in the background, are with water-based markers, and the flowers are with Inktense. With these have already been shaded with polychromos, and the rest haven't. So the plan is that all the flowers will be shaded in that way. Yeah. This was, as you can see, it has a lot of glitter and shimmer. It's glitter gel pens and water-based markers with Wink of Stella on top. So they look as if they were shimmering. This is quite bad work in progress. But I plan to do like shade the background in more so that the background, because I like what I did in the first book there, but I had a background and then went over it with fine liner or gel pen. But yeah, we'll see. That's it. Next up we have Secrets of the Sea, and I have a finish in my folder also, but I have a finish in here as well, and it's this one. Water-based markers with pencils and polychromos. What am I saying? Maybe Inktense, but mostly some Posca also, yellow Posca. And I think that's it in here. Yeah, I actually won this one, which was fun. And I won it with, let's see, here. I won it with this picture. Let's see. It's really hard to show on camera. And photographing it was really hard. But yeah, it's I photocopied it on black paper. and colored it in with, I don't even, Polychromos, Derwent Drawing probably, and white gel pen. Yeah, that's probably it. And you can see it was really hard to see the line art, but it was really fun. So that was nice. There we go. All right, sorry, let me just put this here. Right, that was Millimerota. Moving on to Fairy Tales by Emily Lidehall Öberg. And this is, yeah, I finished her other book, and now this is the copy that I'm not taking that seriously. Yeah, so I've done the title here with just some pencils. This is, let me see if I can focus again. Come on. It's really, yeah, okay, I hope it's kind of focused at least. I need to get a better camera or something. I'm filming with a potato right now. And there, okay. It wants to be charging also. Okay, this is Inktense with dot shading with water-based markers. Oh, Inktense graphic tints also. When I say Inktense, just assume that I'm including graphic tints and maybe 1 or 2 Albrecht Dürers. Yeah. Water-based markers. Yeah, just kind of mindless. I have a few mindless in here. Or, like, I still chose the colors with a palette in mind, or, you know, a bit less mindlessly than I would have. Yeah. This one I like a lot, and this one was a bit inspired by Anne's Colorful Life. She's changed her channel now and changed her what she does on her channel, but she used to do this really vivid colors in alcohol markers, and I did this one in water-based markers, which was fun. A start. Oh yeah, this was a quick just with water-based markers. This one has water-based markers shaded with Inktense. Oh, and it's the dress. No, it's, yeah, I was right. Water-based markers shaded with Inktense, and there is some glitter gel pen as well. Quite like that actually. I didn't like it for a long while, but then I went in and shaded it, and it was better. And this one I finished recently. It's water-based markers shaded with Polychromos. This one I like, but I have a smear there. But this one is just water-based markers. And this one is water-based markers and a bit of Inktense on the grass here. This is not finished yet. Especially the grass I plan to go in and actually do. The strawberries are shaded in though with the Polychromos on top. Such a cute image. I really adore this line art. This one is also really inspired by Anne's Colorful Life. Her approach to coloring, sort of. I feel like. But water-based markers, some gel pen, some shading in with something, probably Polychromos, in the house. And just simple, you know. Doesn't have to be super advanced all the time. This one is in progress. Water-based markers. The background was another color first, which I didn't like, so I covered some of it with the yellow Posca, and I like that a lot better. Yeah, just need to go in and do the rest of it. And I think this is mostly fine liners. This one I'm not sure if it's finished or not. It's kind of weird with this striped leaves. But maybe I like that, maybe I don't, I'm not sure. Water-based markers with Polychromos on top of the deer at least, and in this lemon. This is shaded in with marker. Yeah, a lot of it is shaded in with marker. I don't know. Then we have this one I finished recently. I'm not sure if it's 100% finished. It has a lot of glitter on it. And it's water-based markers and Inktense. And what I might do in the future is shade in the folds to make it a bit more 3D, but I might not. And I kind of like having her this pale in this picture, so it's a real contrast. Alright. Next up we have Cat Coloring Therapy. This is one of the books where I, paid a fortune to get it here. The shipping was like, twice as expensive as the book. And the images are just the cutest thing ever. That's why I really wanted it. But I really struggled with the paper. I don't know, there might be people who disagree, but like it's thick. It's not bad paper that way. But yeah, I'll show you on my 2 starts. Or one, I have finished one also. I have one where I tested the Inktense and I remember it bled and that made me sad. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so I finished this one and I tested the Inktense on this little piece there. Let's see if I can focus. Come on. Yeah, and it bled a bit. Or shadowed at least. That's nothing actually. But I remember I was disappointed in that, and I probably need to test that again because I've become better at controlling my water. Yeah, but this one is my only finish, and I don't really like it, which is a pity. But it has I don't know. I've tried it. The thing is that it was really hard to get contrast in this picture. And I don't know if it's because it's a night scene. I should probably add more contrast here, for example, in the corners. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pity. But and then here's another one that I don't like. This is an attempt of using water-based markers with pencils on top. And I hate how the grass is so in your face green. And there's no texture. But maybe it was a period where I, because you go through, as I've said before, I don't color to progress. Progress is a side effect of me coloring. I started this one as well. This is Inktense, and it was actually working okay, I think. So maybe it's just that when I bought this book, I was in the middle of like a progress curve when, when you start seeing your pictures, yeah, you sort of start getting more judgy towards yourself, and it's usually because you have, or at least the theory goes that way, that it's because you already imagine the next stage you will be on, sort of. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so here's Fairy Shampoo. This is one of my really mindless books. When I just want to put color to paper, I do it in Fairy Shampoo or in my Alice in Wonderland by Olga Koloveshkina. So this is kinda, it's not as mindless as my Alice in Wonderland book. I still kinda maybe sometimes choose my colors. But yeah, it's just water-based markers for the most part. There is some shading here as well. But this is just really relaxing for me. Oh, this is gel pens. Look at that. Woo! I probably won't color her skin actually. I think that one's finished. And there's a lot of whips here. Yeah, gel pen. This one I mean, like or not like, it's just, this book isn't supposed to be like or not like. I like her a lot though. I like the shading in her face, like with dots. And there's some polychromos as well. She's not quite finished, I think. Let me see. Yeah, there's some polychromos. This one is finished. I really like her. And we have more starts. Yeah, I'll probably just have to flip like this because I have so much here. I'll go a bit quickly. This is not rocket science. But it's a lot of fun. And I really suggest, like, do this. Have a book like this. It helps. And this one has a lot of glitter as well. This one is also finished, I think. The background is done with water-based markers, and then the borderland here. Yeah, the fade out is done with pencils. Just so beautiful designs they use. And the paper is really good. It's thick and nice. I usually just, pick 4 colors that I think will go together and then just go for it. Oh, I should have... Sometimes I write down what color marker I'm using, but not always, obviously. I'll find what that was, it's alright. And this is actually, I find doing backgrounds sometimes relaxing, just coloring in the whole background. I'm weird like that. But yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, and she's done in markers, alcohol markers, her skin. That's Fairy Shampoo. Next up we have Sorcière. I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce that, but yeah, I love this. It's by Aurélie Castex. Castet? You know, you French people ignoring the last letters of words. I have this finish. Did this recently. The background is done with not Neocolors. I have the Lyra water-based crayons instead of the Neos. It's like budget Neos. And water-based markers on the trees and the witch. And then it's polychromos on top. And there's some Posca to add leaves. Posca and fine liners. I love these designs. They're so lovely. I have this in progress as well. Really wanted to finish it this Halloween, but it will come. That's it. Don't I have anything else? No. Okay. Yeah, we're finally approaching books where I don't have that many finishes. We started out with, barely flipping through one artist per video, and now, yeah. Po drugiej stronie jest Snu by Karolina Kubikowska. It's my only Kubikowska book, and I would love to have more of them. A few of the pages are already colored in, so I haven't done this. And the paper is really tricky because the grain of the paper is printed on top of the paper. I think this was supposed to be an art book, and it's not quite optimized for coloring. But the new edition, yeah, because I have the old edition, the new edition is probably better, I think. This I've done, it's some bleed through from this page. And what did I use here? Water-based markers and ink pens probably. And I love these designs. And it's falling apart for me, which is a pity, but that's how it goes sometimes. This is water-based markers diluted with water, with a lot of bleed through, but that's totally okay because this page, I almost like that effect. One of my first attempts of doing that, I think. Yeah, this is just some water-based markers not finished. I know I have 2 finishes in here that I actually like a lot also, somewhere. Here's a work in progress, just water-based markers. Here is her. Water-based markers, some Posca. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, there's probably some polychromes as well, but not much. I like my effect in the background. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so this one is one of my... I like this a lot. This is done with watercolor, so aquarelle, and there's some glitter gel pen in the dots. And yeah, and there's some water-based markers in her. And I really like that. Yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah. And I think that's the only thing except for my Alice. Or I call her Alice. She might not be, but you know, white rabbit, hole in the... Yeah, I don't know. I like this a lot as well. It's again aquarelle, and there's some glitter gel pen in the detailing. See that? I like that a lot. Yeah, and water-based markers. The water-based markers I mainly use to deepen the shadows of the aquarelle base. And let's see, I think we'll have... I can show... Yeah, okay, so here I have... We can show these really quickly, because these are my uncolored books. So I'll finish with... these are all new ones. I bought them... what's it? 2 months ago in December. We're in February now. So I haven't colored anything in these, but they're on my to-be colored list. And yeah, wonderful, wonderful designs. No idea what to use. And there's a lot of... I really dislike that about the Asian books, when there's a lot of like extra material. Okay, it's not that much, but it's still, you know, a fourth of all the pages. And I never look at this anyway. I mean, I could, but I don't. It's not how I roll. And this one is also a new one. Dreamland. Love this. Feel like I've showed it a few times now. I really want to color this ASAP because I adore it. And I mean, yeah, there's not much to say. This is the one I probably want to color first. Just adorable. I love that. That's Dreamland by Renata Krauchik. That's how I would pronounce that. Krauchik. That's Polish, right? Let's see if we can... I think it's Polish. I think they are the ones who want to put the Y's all over the place. And let's see. I love this anyway. And then we have Mysterious Library. This is also a new one. I haven't colored anything in here yet, but I wanted this book for so long, and I saw it being sold secondhand on Amazon, and I snagged it for myself. Sorry everyone who also wanted it, it's mine. No, but yeah. So I love this one. I would love to get it. I think the Korean probably edition is still in print though. Color Me Enchanted is the last book for this part. I also haven't colored anything in here except for a whip I've started. And it's this one. And unfortunately it... I remember I thought it bled. Yeah, okay, so it shadowed a lot. But that's okay for this page. But it's a pity for the whole book, because I would love to use more fine liners here. But if they're bleeding or shadowing, it's a bit more complicated. But yeah, we'll see. I love this. Yeah, you know. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't love it. So yeah, that's how it goes. So that's it for this part. Hope you enjoyed. I have a few more square books here beside me to go through. And then we will go to my A4 books, which I also have a lot of. So yeah, it won't be finished anytime soon. Okay, see you. Bye.